I am Imesh Apuhane from Group S4. This presentation is about metal spur gear wheels and an alternative for it. Here are the members in the speakers order. Introduction to this project. The main aim of this project was to discover about metal spur gear wheels and the problems which were caused by them to the environment and the industry. This project can be classified into several segments which are regarding the ingredients of gear wheel, the properties of gear wheels, the production procedure, users and the applications, problems related to metal spur gear wheel, the substitute for gear wheel, the targeted problems which are solved, and the advantages of the alternate. This project proved to be of great importance as we got to know about the metal spur gear wheels and the related information. This project helped us to determine the negative impacts on nature and the root causes of it. Further, we were also able to identify the problems with the final product, which reduced the overall efficiency of the system. We also identified ways in which the individual problems could be solved. We explored the usage patterns of metal spur gear wheels in order to identify the problems related to this product. We also went through research articles in order to gather information regarding the alternative which were currently available. Following this step, we ruled out several alternatives and selected the best alternative which would be a solution to a majority of the identified problems. Malindu?
Thank you, Umesh. I'm Vijayaram MPMPR. What are the ingredients? As mentioned earlier, this project has to use other raw material for production. Basically, what we did for this was the type of stainless steel. Some of them are carbon, magnesium, phosphorus, sulfur, silicon, chromium, nickel, nitrogen, and iron. We have forced more non-renewable raw materials and energy. Among them, iron and carbon are important. What are the properties? There are a few things that make our spur gear wheel unique from other products. In particular, this gear wheel must have great strength and endurance. It is also important to reduce the elasticity of the raw material we make. The essential factor is that the force of this product should be minimum. We reduce energy loss and reduce the amount of heat released into the environment. Because the product must be environmental friendly. The gear wheel should be easy to manufacture and cost efficient. Isuru?
Thank you, Malindu. I'm Samarakon, SMIB. Here is how metal spur gear wheels made. Actually, this is a complex process. Gear wheel manufacturing can be divided into two major categories. They are forming and machining. Forming consists casting, molding, and solidification. Machining consists roughing, finishing, and shot blasting. These steps are done in order. And finally, inspect the gear wheel. Mainly cast iron, dolomite, firewood, and coal used as raw materials. Also use electricity for machining and shot blasting. In this process, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, and dust are emitted into the environment. And also, there is a huge material wasting in machining. Not only that, molding, preheat treatment, and final heat treatment requires a very high temperature. Here is what are the uses and applications of metal spur gear wheel. Mainly, gear wheels are used for reduce speed, increase speed, and change the direction of rotation. Also, there are lots of applications of metal spur gear wheels. Some of complex applications are engine, power plants, machinery, automobiles, and aircraft. Also, lifts and elevators, clocks, pumps, fuel pumps are some of basic applications. Metal spur gear wheels are applied to the mechanical part of these applications. For an example, gear wheels are applied in the driving machine of elevator. Nimna?
Thank you, Suru. I'm H&M Fernando. I will be talking about the problems of the metal spur gear wheels, which are classified below. First is the process of extraction of raw materials which destroy the natural habitats and landscapes by pollution of water, air, and soil. Due to extraction, there will be a shortage of resources for the future generations. Also, the extraction is an expensive process. The second problem is in the manufacturing process. During the process, there is emission of harmful gases and sound pollution which affects both human and nature. and also high temperature is required, making the process expensive. A high number of laborers are needed for the production, so there's an additional labor cost. The third are the problems when using metal gear wheels. Lack of lubrication causes the metal gear wheels to malfunction. Due to the releasing of sound and heat energy, the gear wheels cannot be expected to work at 100% efficiency. And also, bulky gear wheels need additional fuel to drive them, which results in high cost. The fourth are the problems in the disposal of the gears. Gear wheels are non-biodegradable in the environment, which causes pollution and also harm animals. The wastage dumped can be contaminated to water sources of humans, which affects human life. These are three alternatives which are available: 3D printed nylon gear wheels, belt and pulley system, chain drive system. The proposed alternative is the belt and pulley system. This system has a simple method of transferring energy. Two pulleys can be used to create a simple belt and pulley system in which a belt is looped between the two pulleys. One pulley is the driving pulley, and as it spins, it transmits power through the belt, thus spinning a driven pulley. Dinesh?
Thank you, Nimna. So I'm Fonseca TDD. So these are the advantages of using the belt and pulley system. Well, since the belt is made from a flexible material, it's easy to transfer the energy from one wheel to the other. And if there is an overload, it prevents the machine from being damaged. If we consider about the cost to manufacture the system, it's relatively low. Also, since lubricants are not used in the system, it contributes to the reduction of environmental pollution. During the usage of the system, the noise produced is low. Next slide. So these are the problems solved by using the belt and pulley system instead of the metal spur gear wheel. Bulky gear wheels consume additional fuel, and the procedure used to manufacture gear wheels are expensive, which results in high costs. Therefore, by using the belt and pulley system, these problems are solved. Another main point is that due to the lack of lubrication in gear wheels, it could cause to damage the tooth of the wheel, which results a malfunction to the whole machine. So since lubricants are not needed to operate the belt and pulley system, this problem is also solved. The next slide. Throughout this project, we studied about the metal spur gear wheel. We identified the raw materials used to make it and the properties of it. Then we studied the procedure used to manufacture it, and also the users and application. After that, we pointed out the problems of using the metal spur gear wheel system. So we made a list of alternatives to metal spur gear wheel. Then all the members in the group brainstormed the ideas and filtered out the best option as the belt and pulley system. By using this, we mainly wanted to focus on minimizing the usage of lubricant and the production of metal gear wheels. So I hope you all got an understanding about the presentation, and these are the references which we use to get the information. Thank you.